Hello, you guys, it's me, Devlin, and welcome back to NBA 2K24 Micro Mode, episode number 73. And you know what? Let's get straight into it, guys. I'll see all y'all out on the court.
All right, I didn't think I was going to win that game, but great game to Danny. I'm going up against Brian in the Western Conference Finals, but before that game, let's hear from Rodney and the East. What's going on out East?
Yeah, Chris, I took on the Indiana Pacers in the second round, and they were led by Mike Conley and Dwayne Wade, and boy, they were feasting against me. But I gotta say, LeBron James came through, and I moved on to the Eastern Conference Finals.
And this is where we meet, Rodney. It's the Celtics versus the Knicks. Unfortunately, Katie, who carried me last round, did not show up for this round, only scoring 19 points on 18 shots.
And coming down the tunnel, an opportunity here at the home for the Atlanta Hawks. Looking sharp in foot. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. They've got Smith. Miles Bridges is out there with Miller. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Ball in at the point. And for the Hawks, in at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. Murray out there with Prez. And it's Fernando in at the 5. And this late in the season, Greg, you consider rookies to even be rookies anymore. They've played so many games at this point.
I mean, yes and no. They aren't as green as they were to start the season, but rookies still need a full year to fully kind of learn what it takes day in and day out.
Lopez passes to Smith. 6 to shoot. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Prez, no good. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Ugly, ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Make some noise for your ATL dancers. One more time, let's hear it for your ATL dancers.
And now just over a minute played here in the first.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Ball no good.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And we know Saddiq Bey is a reliable player on offense, but at times, Smitty, he's exceeded that.
Oh yeah, Saddiq Bey can have a big night when his confidence is really flowing and he's not shying away from big shots.
Here's Prez, true on the 14-footer. Prez has got 5 points so far.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Smith inside, off target at the rim.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
A 3-ball. Kept alive by Atlanta. Outside for Murray. Pass to Bay. Hawks passing it around. Prez drops in the tray. He's got 8.
The passing game of Saddiq Bey keeps getting better and better since he joined the association.
Ball from long range. Fernando pulls it in.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Now here's Ball. Last game with 30 points. Miller finds Ball. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Bay, no good. Hornets trail by 4. And stolen by Bay. To the inside. That's good from Prez on the assist by Bay. Bay's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, sweet pull-up game from LaMelo. The young man has so much confidence in his ability.
There's the three. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. There's the pass to Bey. Here's Prez. The tray. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Quality pass from Saddiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
Now here's Ball. He's covered closely. Yep, that one goes.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early
Come on,
as
guys.
possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Atlanta calls timeout. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going.
Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit under the weather.
In, it was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Oh, crap.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now.
Okay.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Hunter.
didn't know that
Young
he
is
had
subbed
his,
in for Murray. A pass to Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
That's why Hayward is considered a complete basketball player. He certainly can get up for these alley-oops.
Young pass to Prez. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 16 points for Prez.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Hayward, left side. It's hauled in by Trae Young. Atlanta leading by 5. Pass to Prez. Puts up a three. Goes up again, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
Defensive foul, Mr. Hayward.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
Hornets trail by 8. Ball feeling it out a bit. That one doesn't go.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Martin against Johnson. Ball with a wide open look. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game. The Hawks leading by 6. Pass to Prez. Launches a three. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Martin kicks the ball. Back to Martin. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Fernando. The rebound by Richards. For the Hornets, they come into this one following a loss to Orlando.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Ball. The shot, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Young outside. Over Martin. Off target on the 15-footer.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Hawks on top.
17.
They finish off the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll be back with you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
In the backcourt, it's the Stars, Young and Murray. In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. And it's Johnson in at center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Murray, good.
Given Murray's slight frame, you'd think physical defense would bother him more. It doesn't.
And Steve, one thing you love about Murray, that ability to change a game with just his defense.
Greg, between his awareness and his quickness, he's an impact defender. He's active. He's got great anticipation. Just what you want in a perimeter defender.
Pocket two goes up from the top of the key. And the Hornets miss again. The Hawks leading by 12. And here is Hunter. Outside for Murray. On the wing, Johnson passes it to Hunter. Over Miller. Hunter no good. And so Miller will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Smith for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Smith's got 5.
Give him a lot of credit. He's always looking to be aggressive on the offensive end.
The pass to Murray. Back to Young. Pulls it from the elbow. He squares up and sinks it. And the Hawks lead by 11.
That's his bread and butter play. Trae Young getting the space he needs to do damage.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Smitty, back in the 2001-2 season, you led the NBA in three-point shooting. Over 47% from deep. Did you play in the wrong era?
I don't think so, Kevin, but I do wish at times I could have played a few seasons in this era. That season, I only took about 3 trays per game. Now, I'd be taking like 15, Kevin.
Matthews, he's checked in for Johnson. The Hornets also with the sub. Bridges, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Bouknight. Nothing on the board. Five on the clock. He kicks to Lopez. Shoots over Bay. Charlotte no good that time either.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve, DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at both ends, Kevin. A good rebounder for a guard. And beyond the numbers, he comes up with some clutch plays.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Lopez passes to Bridges. And here they come. Wide open look here for Murray. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
DeJounte Murray, he is so clean with the dribble.
Bridges outside. Bay pulls it in. Bay's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words, be you. You just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. If you ain't you, you're already lost. That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for the Hornets. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Bay. Bridges with some nice defense. Hornets trail by 17. Here's Miller. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Miller reminds some of a young Paul George, a 6'9" athletic forward with great upside.
And he can't get the first one. Hey, Greg, what do you like about Brandon Miller's game?
You know, Kevin, for me, his combination of length and skill is something every team is looking for. The key in his development will be adding strength and enhancing his ability to attack off the bounce.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. Atlanta leading by 16. Young dishes to Matthews. Bay with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. Here's Young. 6 on the shot clock, and it's good for 2. Young's got 8 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Miller against Matthews. Second chance effort, and Miller at the lay-in.
And there's the length and skill working together there. Miller keeping that possession alive.
Young pass to Bay. The rebound by Richards. Hornets trail by 16. Outside Ball. Pass to Richards. Smith on the wing, defended by Young. Smith's shot is good. The Hawks leading by 14. Pass to Fernando. Bay with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Bay kicks to Matthews. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Charlotte Ball.
Bogdan Bogdanovic is checked in for Atlanta. Charlotte also making some changes. Hayward comes in for Miller, and Martin subbed in for Smith. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now Ball. 9 points in the game so far. Richards finds Hayward. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Nick Richards.
And guys whose toughness may be a little underrated. Hayward attacking with fury.
Bay against Bridges. Bay passes to Young. Over Ball. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Bay. Young's got 10 points in the game.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Hayward passes to Bridges. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Bridges has got his first points in this one.
At 6'8", you love the skill level of Hayward. Very comfortable at the controls.
And the basket is good. And the Hawks lead by 14.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack.
You want to stay aggressive right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Passes it to Bay. Here's Fernando. Defended by Richards. Fernando can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 12. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges trying to free himself up. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. Back right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Prez in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. We've got Ball. Brook Lopez is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Miller, and it's Smith in at the shooting guard position. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And with that burst, you can count on LaMelo being the first up the court on the break. He won't miss a chance to get out and run.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Prez passes to Hunter. Kicks it to Prez. Bay against Bridges for 3. Murray. Hornets with the rebound.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Prez in the last matchup against the Suns was superb. He finished with 47 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. And he was pretty much big everywhere, doing a little bit of everything. He had a strong all-around game. Is a repeat performance in the cards? Let's see. Guys?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And the Hawks making a change here. Johnson's checked in. The Hornets also with the sub. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Bridges. Miller, and it's good from the elbow. Miller's got 6.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
Here's Prez. Drills it from outside.
Got it.
And the Hawks lead by 10.
Number 22.
He gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
This is why you spend so much time devising ways to space the floor. If you can't, you don't get very far.
Lopez, no luck. And Murray's got the ball here for Atlanta. Here's Prez. Offline with his 3. Hornets trail by 10. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. The Hornets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Matthews, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. The Hornets also with a sub. Bouknight's checked in. The Hawks leading by 8. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Hunter dishes to Matthews. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. To the wing right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Prez. Oh, good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Miller against Matthews. The wide open look here for Lopez. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got 3 assists in the game. With some arc, and that one's good. Hunter.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Smith the pass to Bouknight. This one for 3, and another 3 for Charlotte.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
The Hawks leading by 4. Hunter the pass to Prez. Got a hand on it. And oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. They grabbed their own miss. The Hawks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Bouknight off target from outside.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Lopez with the steal. The 10-footer. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Bouknight. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for P.J. Washington. Having an efficient 3-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. The Hawks, number 1.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
Atlanta has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Pass to Bufkin. Hunter on the wing. Over Hayward. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Hunter's got 4 this quarter.
New players entering the league sometimes don't challenge you from mid-range, but Hunter is excellent from there.
Miller outside. 1:53 left to play here in the 3rd. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Smith for 3. Second chance shot. They shoot again. Miller, no luck.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Hunter against Miller. Hunter, no good.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Atlanta foul. His first, team second.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
And the first one drops. Bays checked in for the Hawks. Charlotte also making some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Lopez. Miles Bridges comes in for Miller. And Martin subbed in for Bouknight. So he gets them both. Here's Young. 10 points for him. Pass to Bufkin. 1:09 left in the third. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Bufkin. Now here's Bay. Still scoreless. Hunter no good. Outside Martin. Now the pass to Smith. Hayward outside for the lead. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Hayward's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hornets. To the paint. And it's Hunter with the jam.
We know Hunter can slam it down. Look at the power behind the alley-oop.
And here's Hayward. 7 points in the game. Here's Smith. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Down low. Hunter dishes to Young. And the rejection by Smith. And he's able to get it back. Here's Hayward. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Oh, and that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is there heading into the final quarter.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. It's Charlotte leading by just 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Prez out there with Hurry. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Saddiq Bey. And it's Fernando in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Hayward, left side. Back to Smith. Pass to Washington. Shot clock at 6. There's Ball with the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Bay's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Now here's Prez. He's covered by Ball. Prez, no good. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 1-point game. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. For 3. Another 3 that time. A beautiful shot from Prez. Prez has got 28.
How about his aggressiveness from 3?
Hey,
he
we're up
caught
by
fire
2.
in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Ball, the pass to Washington. Bridges trying to free himself up. Kept alive by Charlotte. And it's Washington missing.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Here's Prez. Second shot opportunity. They get the rebound. Oh, what a play!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Murray against Smith. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Bain. Passes it to Prez. Stolen by Ball. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. That one good for 2.
Just sticking with it there. Ball's rebounding is so important to this team.
The shot's good from Bain. And the Hawks lead by 4. Here's Smith. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Murray with the defensive effort.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game. And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Outside Ball. Banked in off the glass. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Yes, sir.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for the Hornets. Miller comes in for Gordon Hayward. Hawks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Smith. 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Hunter finds Prez. Elbow shot is on the way, and that's good for 2.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Ball, the pass to Lopez. Back to Ball. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Ball's got the game tied up here for the Hornets. The Hawks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Now here's Prez. He's covered by Ball. Good.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man, Ball, is used to the spotlight.
Fernando can't get it to go. The Hornets shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Outside Ball to take the lead, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Smith. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the pass to Prez. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Prez has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Atlanta.
Love Murray's scoring potential, but the development of his playmaking may be an even higher priority.
Lobbed up there for Lopez.
And it's easy to see why Lopez is out here in these moments, never afraid to take a big shot.
Here's Hunter. And the layup is good. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Clutch. We saw this from Hunter in college. You can trust him with the game on the line.
Here's Ball. Lets the three fly. Bay pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
They get the rebound.
Big time basket and a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Hornets was getting across in the huddle. The coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Prez, no good.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Launches it. Can't get the three to fall. Outside Ball. Oh, couldn't sink the
Overtime.
shot. And we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And the Hawks with possession here. Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. Then there's Prez. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Fernando in at the center, locking down the middle. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Smith on the wing. He's covered by Murray. And it's Smith missing.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen. This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Charlotte calls timeout. And here are the Hornets now. They trail by 3. Ball, the pass to Lopez. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Murray finds Prez. Got loose. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Prez. Shot clock at 5. Bay into the lane. Hawks passing it around. It's over Bridges. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Charlotte. It's a 1-point game. Here's Ball. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Atlanta shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And it's Murray with the jam.
You won't see this young man turn down big shots. Murray believes in himself, and so does this team.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Prez. And Ball with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Tries a three off the inbound, and he gets it to go. No problem on the three from Prez. And it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
It's deflected, and Charlotte turns it over again.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
The Hawks leading by 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Team first.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Number 22.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. The Hornets have gone 1 of 4 from the field in the overtime period so far. And just miss after miss right now.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Atlanta.
You're right, not much time left. You note they couldn't put him away in regulation, but after what we've seen here, a superb performance in overtime, they're managing to get the job done.
Yeah, just an amazing game, and ultimately they were able to just pull away there at the end.
And one thing about this team, they never stop pushing the envelope. Fantastic year already with 65 wins, and tonight making it 66. Very impressive.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Prez.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime. And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And so the Hawks take the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this
Hey guys, up next is Boston at home. And I'll see y'all then. Peace.